Tonight's headlines: President Duterte yet to receive a second jab. FDA clears importation of COVAXIN to the Philippines. President Duterte condoles with Aquino family via phone call. Coronavirus cases in the country at 1,385,053. Police efforts against private armies and loose firearms ongoing. Habagat to bring rain showers over NCR. Philippine stocks finish strong. And Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas sees more foreign digital banking investments. Good evening. Today is Friday, June 25, 2021. I am Elmer Navarro Manuel and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. Malacanang clarified on Friday that President Rodrigo Duterte has yet to receive his second dose of Sinopharm against COVID-19. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque made the clarification after Presidential Security Group Chief Jesus Durante III said in a PTV4 interview that the president already completed his 2 doses of Sinopharm vaccine. The palace also claimed that Durante apologized for his pronouncements that the president received his second dose 14 days after he received his first dose on May 3. Sinopharm has been issued emergency use authorization by the Philippine Food and Drug Administration on June 7, or weeks after Duterte received the first dose. Food and Drug Administration Director General Eric Domingo announced that Bharat Biotech's COVID-19 vaccine COVAXIN can now be imported to the Philippines. This developed after the FDA revised the emergency use authorization issued to COVAXIN since its importer, IP BioNTech Incorporated, already submitted Good Manufacturing Practice Certificate, Risk Management Plan, and updated chemistry, manufacturing, and controls. Indian ambassador to the Philippines, Shambhu Kumaran, earlier said an EUA was issued to COVAXIN last April. COVAXIN, based on FDA evaluation, is given in 2 doses to those aged 18 years old and above, with the second dose given 28 days after the first dose. Senator Christopher Lawrence Bongo disclosed on Friday that President Rodrigo Duterte has extended his condolences to the family of former President Benigno Noynoy Aquino III through a phone conversation with Balsi Aquino Cruz and actress Chris Aquino on Thursday evening. Go said that the president called Balsi at around 11 p.m. and Chris at 11:30 p.m. and added that Duterte and Aquino had been friends and they even supported Noynoy during the 2010 presidential elections. On Thursday afternoon, Duterte joined the nation in mourning the death of his predecessor, calling Aquino a true servant of the people. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
For all your pera transactions, all new Bayan.
Fiber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family, anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.
The Department of Health reported 6,812 confirmed coronavirus disease cases on Friday to bring the total number of infected in the country to 1,385,053. This brought the active cases to 55,293, and of the total, 90.8% are mild, 4.6% are asymptomatic, 1.9% are severe, and 1.3% are in critical condition. The number of recoveries, on the other hand, rose to 1,305,608 after 2,867 patients recovered from the deadly disease. The death toll now stands at 24,152 following 116 fatalities recorded. Data from the DOH also show that 57% of intensive care unit beds nationwide are in use, while 36% of the mechanical ventilators are occupied. Philippine National Police Chief Police General Guillermo Eleazar on Friday assured the public that their force has been keeping up its efforts against private armed groups and loose firearms as Election 2022 draws nearer. Eleazar said concerned agencies have been conducting intelligence monitoring. Aside from the template of actions for the elections, the PNP chief pointed out that commanders are implementing different tactics in their local areas with their own peculiarities to address possible problems. Due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, Eleazar also hinted at the possibility of employing a different approach in coming up with measures during the election campaign and during the election period. State Weather Bureau Pagasa on Friday announced that the southwest monsoon, or HABAGAT, is expected to bring cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms over the National Capital Region and 6 other areas. In its 24-hour forecast, the weather agency said other areas affected include Calabarzon, Central Luzon, Ilocos Region, Mindoro Provinces, Batanes, and the Babuyan Islands. Meanwhile, residents are warned against possible flash floods or landslides in affected areas due to moderate to at times heavy rains. The monsoon and localized thunderstorms are also expected to bring partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms over the rest of the country. Meanwhile, the typhoon outside the Philippine area of responsibility was estimated at 1,770 kilometers east of extreme northern Luzon, with maximum sustained winds of 120 kilometers per hour near the center and gustiness of up to 150 kilometers per hour. We'll pause for a short break. Stay with us.
That's it, never thought self-service can be this slick. Modify plans in a snap, walang hirap, it's a wrap. Just tap the app, now you can check, view, subscribe, renew, help and support for you. Out with the ring apps are the in thing, you know what to do. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Self-service and easy to use, mas okay tayo dyan. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Instant response, no hold time pa, wala nang hintayan. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
Download the Globe One and Globe at Home apps from Google Play Store and Apple App Store now.
Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
In business, local stock market closed this week strong after the central bank kept its key policy rate at a record low of 2% and the expected arrival of more coronavirus disease vaccines in the country. The Philippine Stock Exchange Index improved by 64.51 points or 0.93% to 6,950.51 at the closing bell. The broader all shares increased by 29.69 points or 0.7% to 4,229.58. Rizal Commercial Banking Corporation Chief Economist Michael Ricafort said the PSEI's closing on Friday was among this year's highs since February 18. Value turnover increased to 6.55 billion pesos with 2.54 billion shares switching hands. Decliners outnumbered advancers 118 to 88 while 44 shares were unchanged. And the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas is seeing more investment inflows from foreign banks for digital banking in the country. Central Bank Governor Benjamin Diokno said Friday that since the start of the country's digital banking framework in December 2020, the central bank anticipates growth in foreign investment in digital banking. BSP Policy and Specialized Supervision Subsector Managing Director Lynn Javier said the central bank has received queries and interest from foreign banks in Europe and Asian regions. At least 3 banks have completed Phase 1 of the licensing process for digital banks, according to Javier, adding that the BSP will continue to evaluate other applications upon submission of complete documents. That wraps up the stories tonight. Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune Digital Edition and Press Reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store or Google Play to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Katribu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tarsito emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just visit the sticker store and search for Katribu. And before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alan Lin of the Republic of China for their continued support. Again, this is Elmer Navarro Manuel and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Every time I'm on the road, I can expect high performance from Phoenix Fuels. Now with Pulse technology, delivers enhanced power and acceleration to make every trip come alive.
Hatch something big. The all-new Honda City hatchback with 4 seating modes. Utility mode, long mode, tall mode, refresh mode. The all-new City hatchback. Hatch more life